This time we will introduce Edo Waza, a Japanese fishing rod making tradition handed down from the Edo period when samurais were alive. A main feature of Edo Waza is that they are made entirely from bamboos. No industrial products such as carbon are used. The Edo Waza fishing rods of Kansho start with the cultivation of bamboos. It takes about 5 years to make one Edo Waza from mountain produces. Many bamboo growers and foresters have gone out of business, so bamboo makers grow their own bamboo and make high-quality bamboo poles. By cultivating bamboos themselves, it is possible to make poles from a strong material with many nodes. The bamboo is fired and stretched. The bamboo is softened and the curve is adjusted. It is a delicate task, and the bamboo will break if too much force is used.
調子乗って長いの持ってきたらすごい長かったです。望遠すぎました。
ああ、そう。
In addition to straightening out any curves, the process of firing the bamboo also brings out the oils. It also helps evaporate the moisture contained in the bamboo. This bamboo is still green, so they let it sit for at least 2 to 3 years. The bamboos they use are selected from those that have been fired and left to sit for at least 2 to 3 years. The thickness is measured.
2.4 だ。2.2
Since Wazao rods are used by connecting them together, it is necessary to choose bamboos with dimensions that are different in thickness by millimeters so they can be put together. The distinctive feature of Edo Waza is that the bamboo joints are aligned in a fan shape. The roots of the selected bamboo are cut. It is then heated again to straighten the bamboo and remove all moisture. Now they are going to light the fire for the third time. Repeating this 3 times will make the rod less likely to bend. Water is evaporating and steam is coming out. This bamboo was taken from the mountain about 7 to 8 years ago. It is still breathing after being cut. It's now straight. The rods are made the same length. A characteristic of Edo Japanese fishing rods is that the joints are aligned in a fan shape. The outer layer, called the hakama, is removed. The roots are going to be cut off. The tips are made. The cooking starts. The bamboo is hard on the outside and soft on the inside. It gets thinner and rounder towards the outer skin. Making the tip is the most important step in making a rod. Without a good tip, the rod will not function. A great skill is involved in making the change in thickness before and after shaving. Japanese fishing rods are designed to store the rod inside the rod. Holes are drilled into the bamboo. This is a marking tool. The skin of the area around which the thread will be wound is scraped off to make it easier to wind and less likely to come undone. They sand it. They wind the silk thread. The urushi lacquer used is produced in Japan in nearby prefectures with a similar climate. The urushi lacquer has an insect repellent effect and does not easily peel off. It can last for hundreds of years. The urushi lacquer is dried inside the room. The urushi will dry well if the humidity in the room is kept above 25%. It is dried in a room for 8 hours.
今だと、今何時だろう。
Now they work on the connector. Fine adjustments are made.
これでちょうど規定のとこまで入ったね。
Dirt and oil will be removed with thinner. A faucet is made using a thread called Lilian. The mouth is plugged. Plugging is done. A black urushi lacquer called Jokro is applied. It is left in a room and dried. They sand the piece with water. Sanding the surface of the bamboo will make the subsequent painting process smoother. Water is used to sand the surface so that the sanding powder doesn't get clogged and can be washed away. Blending is done with hands without using a brush. It takes time and effort, but the result is a beautiful and even finish. This is the indoors drying process. Ten coats of paint is applied. Wax is applied to make the connections smoother, checking being conducted. This is the final firing. Kansho's Wazao Japanese fishing rod is completed. Fishing tanago with the Wazao fishing rod gives you such a joy.
オスだ。オスの。
The hand has done the job again.